lovely humans, and welcome to another episode of Kelly True Thoughts. Today we are going to be talking about how to get yourself out of a personal depression in only 3 steps, created by me. Today we are hanging out with my dear friend Uni. As you can tell, Uni's been through a little bit of the run-of-the-mill. She was my first stuffed animal, and she's actually, this feels kind of wrong, she's a hand puppet. But I never got rid of her, so she's going to join us today. We are going to channel our inner light and childlike wonder to help get us out of a depression. I came up with 3 steps on my own that can help us do this. When we feel down or unmotivated or uninspired, or like we kind of don't want to get out of bed, you know you've all been there, don't lie. Sometimes you might feel disconnected from yourself and kind of like, who am I? Where was this person that was once so inspired and had so many ideas? What am I going to do now? Well, you could always become a coffee addict like me. That always brightens you up a little bit. Or you could follow these 3 easy steps. Step 1, be present. Look around you. Usually when we're depressed, everything is internalized. We're thinking about our past, our future, what we're not happy with currently in our present. Think about the things in your life that you're grateful for right now. What do you have right now that makes you smile? Look at something that makes you laugh. Look at your dog. Think about your sibling that you're close to or your best friend. Even just sit in the room you're in and look around you and find 1 or 2 details about the room that make you feel pleasant or at peace or happy. Open your eyes, look at what's right in front of you. Being present helps us A, not internalize everything and get out of our head, and B, it helps us be more appreciative of what we already have. Step 2. Go to your emotionally light memory recall places. Now, this is a term I made up myself. Maybe someone else already came up with it, they probably did, but we're not going to talk about that right now. What I mean by that is we all have places we could go to in our minds that help us sort of escape our inner darkness. Now, as humans, we all have inner darkness. We are not unicorns like Uni or Sir Sugarcane. He's on vacation right now. He couldn't be in this video. Such a snob. We all have these places we could go to kind of help us escape. Now, yes, meditation can definitely work well for this, but so can memories, so can real things that happened to you that have lit you up in the past. What I suggest is sitting there for a few seconds, doing some deep breathing. Breathe in for 4, hold for 4, and breathe out for 4. Do that as long as you like. Let your imagination go crazy. You could revisit fun times you had with friends down at the beach. You could revisit an awesome family event. You could revisit an achievement you made that you're proud of. You can go to an imaginary place. I have my own emotionally light places I go to. One of them is a magical beach garden. One of them is a magical forest when I feel like going there and doing something different and maybe seeing some really cute deer. The thing is, you can imagine anything in your head that brings you peace and inner calm. That is what makes the mind so powerful. When we're negative, our mind projects fear onto us and those negative thoughts, and we imagine the worst case scenarios happening to us. But if you take some time to just breathe and imagine something pleasant, anything you want. Even write down in a journal what those emotionally light places are for you. So if you ever feel really down or really dark, you could just open it up and remind yourself before you start the meditation. And finally, step 3. Do something different, even if you don't feel like doing it. This could be anything from trying a new hobby to exercising. But here's the catch. When we're depressed, we don't want to do anything. We want to lay in bed. We want to think about things we don't need to think about. We want to wallow in misery because it feels good to wallow in misery. That is what depression does. By making yourself do something new, even if you don't feel like it at first, you're going to A, take your mind off of what bothered you, and B, be working through it in a healthy way without even realizing it. Some suggestions: draw, journal. Even if you don't like that kind of thing, just try it. It's therapeutic and it helps. Even do a hobby you've always loved. It doesn't have to be something new, but when I say new, I mean when you're depressed, do something you wouldn't normally do when you're depressed. If you like to read books, read a new book when you're depressed. If you like to exercise, try a new workout video, do a new kind of exercise. Play video games if you like that. That's kind of my jam. I've been in places where I've gotten really dark and internal, and I've obsessed over, I feel like I don't have everything I want. I wish I did this differently in the past. What's going to happen in my future? What if my life doesn't end up the way I want it to end up? I would always indulge myself in my passions, in writing music, in making these videos, in drawing comics, and exploring my imagination. Those are my things that I can go to when I'm in a dark place, when I feel tempted to make a dark decision. Figure out what yours are and write a list. You could have a list of your emotionally light memory recall places and a list of go-to activities. You could have a book that'll help you out when you need it. So to repeat the 3 steps to help you out of a personal funk: It is step 1, be present. Notice what's around you, be grateful for it, and find things to be grateful for. Step 2, go to your emotionally light place or memory recall places and breathe and just be present and just go there. Take a trip in your mind. And step 3, try a new activity or revisit an old one you haven't visited in a while, but do something. Those are my 3 steps for getting out of a depression. Uni, what did you think about that? Alright, she's a unicorn. Her life is perfect. Let's see really quickly before we end this video what Moongleam Mira thinks about the topic.
Oh, well, hello there. I see you're back. I knew you couldn't stay away. She's actually lying. She was really nervous all day. Aqua! She's kidding. Well, welcome back to Sand Dollar Palace, and as you know, it's me, Moongleam Mira, and today we're in my room of magical, majestic trinkets, where you'll find not only beautiful glittery decorations, but all of my magical potions. I'm still the cutest character. They know, Aqua, they know. Speaking of cute, I must say, this is a much better way to make an entrance than last time, although I will admit I did look quite adorable in my bathrobe and pajamas regardless. Oh, now she's not mad about it. Oh, Aqua, stop. I was never mad. Aqua, did you hear that? Yeah, I did. Do you know what that means? I know what that means. It means that Midnight Mauve has a visitor. Let's go into her room to find out who it is. We are now in Midnight Mauve's magical musical chamber. Midnight Mauve is actually a psychic, and she helps grant magical items to the members of my magical world who really need help. Hello, Midnight Mauve. How are you today? Moongleam, we all know she doesn't really talk. Aqua, she doesn't need to talk because she's just that awesome. Yeah, she is. Look at how she gleams and glistens. So majestic. I love her. Well, let's see what the magic item is for today. What is that? I have no idea. Well, it looks like a magical bell of some sort. It's really adorable. I'll call it the super adorable glittery, I don't know what it's for, magical bell. How does that sound, Aqua? Sounds like the most original name I've ever heard, Moongleam. Now to go to Midnight Mauve's magic mirror to see who in my magical worlds and in the universe of magic needs our help today. Oh, it's a sleepy sheepy from Pufflevel Farm, of course. That's where they live. Oh, she's so adorable. I wonder what she needs today. Sleepy sheepy? Oh, we need to go on a little bit of a hiatus. I think someone's upset. Well, we calmed her down a little bit, but this poor sleepy sheepy is obviously very upset about something. She won't stop crying. Well, hopefully this beautiful, adorable, magical bell can help her out. I don't really know how, but the only way we'll know is by going to Pufflo the Farm. I'm gonna go assist her and go to Pufflo the Farm. Off we go, guys. See you later. Wow, Pufflo the Farm. I haven't been here in a while. It's still just as whimsical as I remember it, filled with all kinds of farm inhabitants and very interesting crops. But the most popular inhabitants are the sleepy sheepies who have a very important job. But this poor little one, Wishy Heart, can't seem to do hers. It's the sleepy sheepies' jobs to help deliver good dreams to the inhabitants of the world of magic. But this little sleepy sheepy seems so full of tears she can't even get off the ground. It looks like they're all floating up to the magical mountain of dreams to go past the dream gate and out into the universe. I am so sorry, Wishy Heart, that you can't get up there, but let's see if this magical item summoned by Midnight Mauve can help you today. Oh wow, look! It looks like Wishy Heart's memory spheres are starting to appear. We'll be able to see everything that's going on inside of her mind. Oh no, I have a bad feeling about this. It looks like Wishy Heart is plagued by negative memories. She's remembering the time that only Lollipop and Sparkle Fur was in fashion, so she couldn't really get into a lot of places she wanted to go. And it looks like she's really hung up on the time that she only won second place in the Sparkle Carrot growing competition. Wishy Heart, we can't always win first place. She's so focused on negative thoughts, she can't even get off the ground and deliver dreams. Well, let's see if this item can help. It looks like suddenly Wishy Heart is having new kinds of thoughts. These spheres are way more bright than the other ones. And suddenly, it seems that she is beginning to remember all of the things that make her happy and focusing on them instead. Focus on the good things, eliminate the bad. Memories will haunt you, but they're only moments you had. Focus on the good things. Focus on the good things, 'cause you'll find in time you could go somewhere bright in your mind. Focus on the good things. Focus on the good things, 'cause you'll find in time you could go somewhere bright in your mind. See, Wishy Heart, if you focus on these things, you won't be so full of tears. And so, thanks to this magical trinket, the bell that helped Wishy Heart remember to focus on the good things and not the bad things, she was able to ascend up the hill of dreams. The ruler of Pufflilla Farm, King Majestic Calficifer, finally welcomed Wishy Heart up, and he awarded her with the key past the dream gate so that she could go deliver good dreams to the inhabitants of the world of magic. I'm so happy for you, Wishy Heart. I think we all learned a pretty big lesson today. All we have to do is remind ourselves to focus on the things that lift us up so that we can move on, be happy, and persevere. What a great adventure. That was awesome. Moongleam, you do realize that you completely forgot me back at the castle, right? So anyway, I think we've all learned an amazing lesson today. Isn't that right, Midnight Moth? And thank you so much for summoning your magical item. I don't know what we could have done without that bell. I still don't really know what to call it, but it definitely saved the day. Well, this is pretty big news. On the next episode of Moongleam Mira's Magical Worlds, she gets mail from a very special guest. Stay tuned to see who it is. This is kind of a big deal.
Well, as you can see, if you choose to live in a sad or dark place, you can't get out of it. It's all about the way you look at it and where you guide your mind. I loved chatting with you guys today. Thanks for following me on another episode of Kelly True Thoughts. I will see you next week. Say bye, Uni. Yeah, I don't know where that thing's been. See you guys next week.